got Plusinno Fishing Rod. I will say right off the bat, this seems pretty tiny and lightweight, so that's pretty awesome. The reel looks like it might be pretty big. I think it might be a 3000 size. It's either a 2000 or 3000. All right, looking at the reel right out of the box, it looks pretty decent. I'm gonna have to get it put together and everything and test the action of it, but it doesn't look too bad. See what the rod looks like. Oh cool, it comes with like a little carrying case sleeve type deal. Decent. All right, let's open this thing up and see what we're dealing with. All right, I got the rod opened up. I will say it took a little playing with to get the guides and everything all lined up, but once you mess with it for a sec, seems pretty decent, pretty sturdy. I haven't obviously hooked up with anything on it yet, so I can't really speak for how it's gonna handle, but on a first impression, I'd say everything looks pretty decent. I'm gonna get it all put together, throw some line on it, and we'll go from there. All right guys, I've got this combo put together now, and it's a foreign company, so the measurements aren't in US measurements, but it is a 2.1 meter medium fast action rod, which comes to just under 7 foot. And the rod feels nice and sturdy, feels like a pretty solid construction. I like what I'm seeing so far of it. The reel seating feels pretty sturdy. There's these two nice little metal washers with a little rubber washer in between that fasten right up tight to the reel. Seems like it should stay in place pretty well as far as I could tell. And the reel itself is a 3000 size, 5:1 gear ratio, and that also feels like a pretty sturdy construction. Seems pretty smooth and everything, and I'd say for the price range, this combo seems just about on par with how it should seem. So I'm happy with what I see so far. I'm gonna go ahead, get it spooled up, get down to the water, and really put it to the test. All right guys, I'm down by the water now. I've got this reel spooled up with some 10-pound mono, and I'm rigged up with a 5-inch weighted wacky rig. It's the color watermelon red. I've been having some really good luck with weighted wacky rigs lately, so I'm just gonna throw some high confidence baits today, some baits that I think I'll be able to get bit on, because I just wanna test out this combo and see what I think of it. So there's some nice little weed mats here, some nice sticks, and just some decent cover. I'm gonna toss this around here for a minute and see if I could get on something. It's actually a pretty smooth casting reel. Pretty impressed with that first cast, honestly. And I like this little handle. The handle's got a nice, I don't know what to call it, but it's a real nice rubber material. I don't know why I keep doing this lately, guys, but every time I hook up with a fish lately and the camera's running, I forget about it and cut my camera. But anyway, I've got a fish on. Looks like maybe a small smallie. Maybe like a 1-pounder. Oh yeah, about a little 1-pound smallie. Decent first one to test her out. Not really gonna put it to the reel test or anything, but I'll take it. Finally got on one at least. All right guys, it's not quite the tank we're after. I definitely exaggerated a little bit earlier when I said I thought it was around a pound, because this one's definitely like a half pound at best. But anyway, like I said, not the tank we're after, but I'll take it for a first catch. Well, that grub jig lasted about 10 minutes before I lost it to a snag, so I switched back off to a weighted wacky rig. I've got a 5-inch green pumpkin chartreuse on. Gonna try tossing this around, hoping that this chartreuse tip is enough to draw a little bit of attention. Thinking I might be able to get this bit. Oh my God, and there was a terrifying spider next to my head. Jesus. Ugh, I hate spiders. But anyway, let's get this out there. Guys, I'm finally on a decent fish. Looks like a RI, largy or small, I can't tell yet. All right. Decent little largy, it looks like. Not too bad, guys. I will take it after all that struggle. Green pumpkin chartreuse, 5-inch wacky rig, finally got me a decent one on the old Plusinno combo. That was a struggle, guys. Took me so long. It's probably only maybe 1.5 pounds at best, but pulled a little bit of drag. Actually showed me what this rod could do a little bit. I'll take it. All right, guys, y'all really don't even understand how excited I am to have caught this decent little largie. Let's get it back in the water now. So stoked.